The city. So that's a slot.
And now with Workday, we can enter people and AI agents. I'm sorry. Who are they? Oh,
We're interns. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
The best never quits. The best knows how to get back up and rise again. The best doesn't stay on the ground for too long. Because the best understands that even though you're down, you must have the capabilities to get up. Throughout your life, you have dedicated yourself to whatever your craft may be. You breathed, you lived it, you slept with it, you talked about it, you put action into it. But then something happened along the way. Something knocked you down. Something held you back. Why did this happen? What is supposed to happen? Why did you have to go through this particular fallback when you worked so hard? Well, I'm here to let you know the best. Sometimes they do fall. But as long as you have a beating heart and your lungs are functioning and your eyes are open, you will get back up again. You will press on and you will live strong. And you will fight until there's nothing else left to fight for.
Good afternoon. I'm here for 25 minutes and I'll be back later on. I'm gonna bring all the people, I'm gonna unite the clans. It's about time we did it. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, so.
Sometimes we lose faith within ourselves. Sometimes we just don't know anymore. But this is the time to understand what you are dealing with, what you are facing, what you must do to move forward again. Not everybody has the ability to know within themselves they are inside, because the flesh will confuse you. The mind will play tricks on you, but you have the ability to control the universe of yourself. And you may not like the position you're in right now. You may not understand what you're going through right now, but you have a testimony. And this is the test that is attached to the testimony. Because you didn't die yet. There is no death yet. This is another chapter in your life. This is another testimony that you will share. That you will let others know that yes, I've been knocked down, but when I got down, I knew what I had to do to get back up again. I had to believe, I had to have faith, and I had to trust again. Not every situation is meant for us to understand. Not every situation is going to be an easy way. Not every situation is going to be something that we can accept within ourselves. We have to know through life, situations will come, circumstances will happen. The ability and the knowledge within ourselves to carry on the good fight. When you are going through your life and these distractions show up, do you have the strength and the wisdom to push forward? It's difficult for many of us. It's hard to let go when you work so hard to get what you have gotten. Everything that you have put into yourself, everything that you have dedicated yourself to, you will get it back. You have no choice but to get it back. But this setback, it may discourage you. It may put you in a position where you feel less of yourself. You don't even feel that you deserve what you are enduring right now. But who's to say what you don't deserve? Who's to say this is not something that is necessary for you to build on? Here we are, once again. We're going to get it back. We're going to fight for it again. We're going to believe in ourselves again. We're going to trust in our abilities again. The steps that we take may not. Yo, listen up. We're BetMGM Casino, and when it comes to Vegas, no one's as Vegas as not be fast enough for us.
Just the man I wanted to speak to. Hey, look what you're doing, you big fucking handsome fuck. Look what you're doing, Finn. Look how you started. You know, like you brought Mousy, Jono, Jordan, Daryl, Craig, Eve, and a few more people onto my channel, and I always knew that you had it in you. You know, like I said, I'm a big brother, like, you know, and I was like, you know what, I believe in Finn, and I believe that people will gravitate towards him because of his honesty, and then because of your honesty, Mousy ended up coming in your channel. Jordan, Jono, Jay, there's a few of us, and you know what, see Paul Nolan. Like I said, Finn, between me and you, tonight, I'm going to open my StreamYard, and if you can come on it, come on. And then I'll bring a couple more on, maybe, just like a little trial run, like I said here. I already have, like, I've had to choose out of nearly 60 people, and I had to cut that in half straight away into 30 people, and then out of that 30 people, I had to take away 15, and then I had to add a few more people. I've been around YouTube 7 years, Finn, right, and this has always been about principle. Like, when I do my StreamYard, I'll probably make a few quid, not a lot, like, you know, but I have this thing where I have this belief, you know, that I can put a team of lads together from Dublin, and I've always said it to Pablo, I said, one day, Pablo, I'll have a channel where people can come on and not be afraid to talk about their feelings or their life or their addiction or their struggle or their redemption or their recovery or their mental health, or, you know, and because of your honesty, Finn, people will open up to you. Do you understand? And I seen this that week when you and Tank come in the live. I was like Finn, he says things with conviction and he knows what he's talking about. And I was like, you see, I see a bit of myself in you. It's like, and when I was your age, if someone had a saying to me, like, I haven't got a big brother, right? But if someone had a saying to me when I was in my early 30s or 35, 36 and saying, Jude, listen to me, bro, this isn't going to end well for you. You know, you need to let go that ego you used to have when you were a kid, when you were a teenager, into your adolescence, you know, and hang it up at the door. And I'm 51 now, Finn. I'm a lot older. I'm old enough to be your dad, bro. You know, and it's like I went down a mad route. How are you, Callie? I went on a mad route. But listen to me, guys, right? I've like 15 minutes. I'm gonna do a stream tonight. How are you, Callie? Like I said, see Finn. Finn's a good team player and he's a part of my team. Do you understand? And he's networking, and I believed in him from day one. I even told him, you wait and see your channel in 28 days, bro. You're going to go past your 100. You're going to go past this. And I don't think Finn believed in himself. But now look, you know, it's like there's a few other people right on my team, like Jono, Jay, and Jordan. If you aren't sub to that channel, guys, could you go and do it? There's a few people's channels, in fact, I'd like you to sub to. It's like the way I see it is, guys, now you can hate me for this or you can not hate me for it, but I'm gonna say it. When I come on YouTube, I didn't come on here to make money, and it's cost me thousands. I've not made or claimed 1 penny of YouTube money. I've did it the noble way. I've not called anyone out. And I said to myself, I'm gonna build a channel one day where loads of Irishmen are gonna come on and we're all gonna talk. And at the end of the day, we're all grown-ups, right? Like I said, YouTube is one thing, StreamYard is totally different. If you want to send me a prop for my studio, go for it. If you want to buy me a coffee, knock yourself out. I work very hard on this, and I've been on YouTube 7 years, and I've made friends with a lot of people. That's my team right there. I might open one up on TikTok. TFI, yeah, that's my team, Team Free Ireland. And you could call me a Ballyer boy. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Here, like I said, you see between all them out there, I believed in Finn when Finn was on 50 subs. Ask him. And you know what? I said to myself, you know what, see Finn? Finn's got the chance here to start something, you know, like to bring a few Dubliners together from all over Dublin. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Dublin. It can be from fucking anywhere. But my point is, I seen this happen before Finn even knew it was about to happen. I remember before Finn was on his first 100 subs, and I said, I know that this kid will be on over 300 within a month. And nobody believed me. But I don't care whether you believe me, because I believe in me. Lovely thing, I'm smoking some oh, bro, fuck off, will you? I'm just on a regular haze, Callie, you know. I mean, it's like at the minute, it's like I haven't got a lot of. In all fairness, I'm not paying £45 for a 3.5. I can't do it, bro. You know, I can't afford it. Like, you understand? There's no fucking way on earth, bro. You know. But anyway, like I said, I've always wanted to put a team of good people together. A team that have mental health issues, that have drug issues, that have alcohol issues, that are not ashamed or afraid to face the devil and say, yeah, I have got a problem and I like people. £80, fucking hell, bro, and how long does that last you? How long does that last you? No, listen, so like I said, there's a load of lads from Dublin that have mental health issues, that have drug issues, that are in recovery, and I know I can help them, you know, and I'm rooting for everybody. And like I said, you'll understand this channel one day, and you'll understand why. And I did it the noble way. I'm the only man on YouTube in our circle that doesn't charge people with a monetized channel. You know, I said, listen, one day I'll open my StreamYard, and if people want to buy me a coffee or send me a prop, they will. You know what I mean? But I can hold my hand on my heart and say that this has always been about 150 a jar, 7 grams, 2 days. Bro, fucking hell, that's expensive, that, man. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not smoking premium weed. I'm smoking shit compared to yours. You know. But basically, look, I see things before they happen. Okay, nearly every job I've ever done, I've always been a leader, a supervisor, or a team leader. As you understand, it's like you have those characteristics within me. Thank you, see, resilience, honor, loyalty, dedication, motivation, demonstration if need be. Yeah. Okay. No, I hear that, bro. I know people that are like that don't smoke fucking, you know what I mean? But like I said, if I'll smoke certain stuff, bro, if I can't get it, rather than have nothing, so, and it's cheaper here. They won't give me medical cannabis because fucking I tried to kill myself. Plus I have see, bro, fucking hell, man. Wow, and I thought I'd a problem spending £20 a day. 80 quid a day, bro. Fuck me, man. Well, like I said, without saying too much on here, motherfucker, I know what your job is. But say no more. But like I said, I've been around YouTube for years and I've soaked up a lot of things. And it's like, hey, bro, like I said, it's handy if you get 1,021 grams in each box. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's a little Tesla, you know what I mean? What 10 grand? Yeah, But, nah, bro, I understand. Trust me, without saying too much, Bullshit. I don't believe you. I believe you get a shitload, but that's here or there. But £80 a day, bro, fucking hell, that's a lot of money. No joke thing. Like, bro, 80 quid a day, like, fucking hell, bro. And bro, is that all the time? Is that what you pay for it? Okay. Well, like I said, the business, bro. Sometimes you might get 1,020, 1,030, 1,015. You know what I mean? Depending on it. And it's like, in all fairness, it's like in Manchester, it's very cheap, but you're buying shit. It's not quality like the one you have, the one Finn has, or the one Lee Marvin Hitchman has. It's all medical, and that medical shit is real shit, But anyway, listen, I haven't got long, but what I'm going to do later is I'm going to open my StreamYard. Finn will probably jump on, and someone else might jump on. I have a vision, I had an apparition, or whatever you want to call them, or a premonition, putting a few Dublin people together on a panel and listen to me, yeah? My dad would have loved this. My father wanted me to work in an office, and it wasn't for me. I learned how to use turntables properly. If I'm being honest, hand on heart, before I was 15, I could use them. Even I could use them at 13, but I was playing like fucking ABBA music and fucking Kenny Rogers and Johnny Cash, learning, and I learned how to use a mixer too. My father, in all fairness, he helped me, like, with certain things. Like, he told me when I was a kid, yeah, that music was my best mate. And if I walk away from it, I can come back to it at any time because it's my friend, right? And he was right all along. I love music. My dad wanted me to be a fucking DJ. A safe job. I didn't. I wanted to be a fireman, a dancer, or a soldier. They were my three dream jobs, And I got to do two of them. In a way, yeah. You could say, yeah. I fought a lot of fire. Now, on the YouTube community, I've noticed there is loads of panels of people But there is not enough panels of Irish men. And that's where I come in. My payment for the last 7 years on YouTube, I've not made 1 penny. I swear me. You see on that? I've not made 1 penny off YouTube in nearly 7 years of me being on here. Not 1 penny. I did this because I knew one day I was going to bring a few of my Irish pals with me. That meant not charging the membership fees. Every other channel on here charges you except me. Go look. I did this to get an audience of good people who've gone through addiction, alcoholism, mental health, suicide, near misses. You know, it's like people that have mental health issues, drug issues, alcohol issues are my people. They're my folks. Some people may say different strokes. What are you talking about, Willis? This has always been about principle. I'm going to grow an army of Irishmen and we're going to come on a panel very, very, very soon. We are that close to me living me dream, what I said. I said to Pablo about 3 years ago, Pablo, Foxy stole me channel, what am I going to do? Pablo said, it's up to you, Jude, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to think of a channel. Hang on a minute. STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER. I started that channel and 2 years later, we're on 3,778 subs. I'm getting closer to hitting me target, and guess what? I've made 4,800 videos. I'm 200 videos away. I said 5,000 videos and 5,000 subs. I am not a gay. I did say that. Now, tonight, I'm going to open my StreamYard. Finn is probably going to jump on, and like I said, it's just a little. The people on that piece of paper are going to bring a bit of life back into YouTube. That's my team right there. TFI, mate. Team Free fucking Ireland. Free Ireland. How about that? Oh, bro, fucking hell, that's serious, that, like, you know what I mean? But listen to me, guys, I've like 5 minutes and I have to go because my missus is on the school run. But I'll be back tonight about 6 o'clock. I'm going to do an hour. Now, what I might do is, I might do me fit, or later on when I'm doing my hour, I might split it, like I said, because I want to have a chat to Finn on a live where we can speak face to face. And well, I'm going to put my plan into action. I'm going to put my mouth where my money was and put my money where my mouth was. It's like, listen to me, yeah? This has always been about principle and STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER. Yeah, people always give my old housing estate a bad name, but they never talk about the good things that people are doing up there that are changing people's lives. Shout out to Kenneth O'Driscoll and Cherry Orchard Running Club. You know, fair fucking play to him. You know what I mean? We grew up together, and you know what? The man you become today, I'm fucking well proud of you. I know this. Your dad would have been fucking proud of you, hear me? I'm going to open up a door to my old world, but I'm also going to bring people on my YouTube world. Like, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, nor a fighter man. I'm probably one of the only Irishman that's not called anybody out in our circle. I'm the only Irishman that doesn't charge people membership in my circle because I'm trying to educate a couple of people on YouTube that have channels. They're only starting out. Some people haven't got even under 50. Some people haven't even got past 25. That's where I come in. Now, before I go, what I'm going to say is, I don't charge people membership for a reason. So I say to myself, right, I'm going to bring a few people close together, and when I do my stream, if they want to buy me a coffee or send me a prop from my studio, you can do the. At the end of the day, this has always been about principle. And here, see me, I've always been good at picking teams and putting men together. Call it an active service unit. Call it Team Free fucking Ireland, baby. Because I tell you one thing here. And here, I've got about fucking 5 more pages of people's names there, but I've had to be biased and put a load of Dublin people together. And that's what I'm going to do. And Builder and they will come. Because Stu McDonald is on him dumb. Guramila Mahagut in you come. Chucky Ella, Erin Gra, Oglan Erin, and shout out to my dad. You know, he would have been proud of me doing this shit. But anyway, listen, I have to go, but I'll be back about 6 o'clock. I'm going to do my stream here tonight and do a test run from about 6 to 7. But the little fella has to get in the bath and me missus has to go and do the school run. So I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thanks everyone for coming in. Finn, I'll send you a message on Instagram. Like I said here, I've been working towards this for nearly 6 years, and I'm that close to putting a decent panel of people together, and you'll see. And I'll just sit there and I'll be like, you know what, bro, you help build that. You know, and when I'm long gone off YouTube, what I start, it's like a fire. Long story short, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. Bye. I'm coming, baby.